Welcome back everyone to GH Plays, and today we're back with another video, but this time for Sword Fighters Simulator. And in this video I'm going to show you guys what is the easiest and best ways to get loads of coins. So before we do move on, make sure to subscribe and like if you guys have enjoyed. Comment down below any suggestions you guys want to see for this game specifically. Join my clothing group on my socials, make sure to join the Discord server. And without further ado, let's actually begin. So I'm going to quickly just cover the pay to win way. If you guys didn't know, the pay to win way is basically buying all the game passes that's going to help you make coins, or specifically buying coins from the store. That's the pay to win way. Just before I cover that, just in case you guys didn't know. But yeah, let's actually go on to the free to play ways. I am free to play. I have not spent any of the passes, and I'm in the second to last world. I've not played for that long. I think I don't know how long I've actually played for. Time played 21 hours, which is actually not too bad. So yeah, let's actually begin. So I want to go from world to world because every world has different stuff. So first thing I want to talk about is which is probably the most obvious one is daily chest and group chest. And the reason is because these chests give you what is it? They give you coins. They give you free coins. You know, you can't complain about that. I don't know how long the time. I think it might be 8 hours or something like that. So make sure you come claim that, and also make sure you join the group as well, because then you get extra coins that you would not have had before, and it does help out a lot. Yeah, to join the group, just obviously like the game and join the group, and you'll be in it. So that's obviously another way. So make sure you guys are doing that. Another way I do want to talk about is if you didn't know, to get more coins you need more power. So this is the coin where my mouse is on the left hand side. This is the coin. This is the power. So the power will come into how much coins you make, because the stronger you are, the quicker you defeat these the mobs, and the more money you'll make every minute, every hour, stuff like that. Especially if you're AFK, it is very important. So the one thing I want to talk about is these guys over here. In every single world, there will be an NPC that's sitting right here, and when you do interact with them, they give you a task to do. Whenever, the first thing you guys should always do, which I do as well, is talk to them. If you start the game out, first thing you want to do is go talk to the NPC. For now, the first world NPC is called Farmer Steve. Go talk to him. Even if you got to just say if you got past this world and you're in like any of the other worlds, first thing you want to do is go talk to the NPC there, and the reason because they give you tasks to do, and once you've completed a certain amount of tasks, sometimes there's like 8, sometimes there's 10. I think is there 8? Well, I know there's 10. There's 10 tasks, and they're pretty easy. They don't tell you to go, get a mythical sword or something like that. They're pretty easy to do, and once you have actually completed them, you actually get does it say here? Oh, there you go. So once you've completed, so this one has 6. I think in the later stage gets to 10. Yeah, once you complete every single task, you will actually get a permanent reward, which is 10% more power, which is actually good, because if you think about it, right, if all of these add up, so we have how many worlds? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 worlds. That's 60% more power, which is actually insane. So make sure you guys are always completing them. If you guys never played this game and are curious what they could be like destroy 5 goblins, destroy 10 orc, stuff like that. We'll go like that. So they're pretty easy. Or maybe like find a specific sword. The sword's not gonna be like a mythical or legendary. It's gonna be something like an epic, which is actually pretty easy to get if you guys think about it. It's actually not that difficult. So yeah, that's obviously another way of making more coins. So another thing I would suggest as well is actually ascend. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If you see where my mouse is on the left hand side, if you click that, you can see ascend. Says would you? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Yeah. So would you like to? Your power and coins will be lost. The reason why this is basically like rebirthing, right? So you guys can see right here. You can see my current is 69k. The next is obviously colossal 250k multiplier. This is actually very good because the more power you're making, you're basically rebirthing, getting a bit of a boost on your powers, and you're going to be getting more power to help you defeat these bosses and mobs quicker, and you'll be making more coins. So make sure you guys always basically rebirthing. And yeah, one thing I would suggest is as soon as you guys can obviously ascend. I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but yeah, as soon as you guys can do that, make sure you guys because your coins are going to be lost. This is what I do, right? You can do it if you want. One thing I would say is always make sure as soon as you can, as soon as you can ascend, make sure you do it straight away. Don't waste time on it because you're not going to be gaining anything. So make sure you do that. But another thing you guys can do is because you're going to be losing all your coins, you can actually just open a bunch of eggs. I do that sometimes. I don't do all my coins, or sometimes I spend like maybe 15 minutes or just hatching eggs, and then I do obviously the rebirth thing. So you can do that. That's a suggestion because you're gonna lose all your coins. What's the might as well use it on something. But yeah, that's obvious. Another tip. Another tip I do want to talk about is upgrades. Upgrades are very important. So there's three upgrades so far. There's two that are obviously question mark. I don't know what they could be. Might come out in the future at some point. But you guys can see, you have stuff like power gain and walk speed. The reason why these two are very helpful. Teleport is not free. It's not free, guys. You got to pay Robux. I don't have teleport, so especially so walk speed does help out a lot. This basically means you run around the map quicker. You can get to mobs quicker and destroy them and get your coins quicker. And obviously power gain, more power, makes sense. More power, quickly destroy them. They have these in every single world, and you cannot go to another world and start upgrading. So what I mean by that is, say if you're in this world right here, you haven't maxed out all the upgrades over here, you can't go to like this world over here, which is the next one. You can't go to this one, start upgrading, because it'll be like max upgrade the previous from the previous world, then go on with it. So that's obviously that. Actually, another thing I do want to talk about is index. I always forget about index, but make sure you guys complete your index. And the reason is because I think I'm in tier 2, but in tier 1, you actually get an extra pet equip, which is actually insane and really good. You don't get it for swords. Yeah, so make sure you guys are always try your best. Once you one thing I would suggest is if you are at a point where you're just like you're not like a pro yet. You're not like in the last two worlds or anything like that. Don't focus on the index. You can, but I would recommend just play the game through. And once you get to a point where like you're the last world or second to last world, you just focus on the index because you'll be powerful enough to just go around getting a bunch of coins and then AFK hatching. So that's obviously another thing. Index is very key. One thing I have forgot, guys, codes are also good as well because I don't know what you can actually get from codes because I've never actually used. I think where I have. Tell a lie. You can get boost. I think I've only used one code, which is very poor for me. I should be using every single code that's in the game. So make sure you guys go on like Google, go on YouTube, and write. I forgot what this game's called. Yeah, write the game name and then obviously Sword Fighter Simulator. Write that down. Write Sword Fighter Simulator codes. A bunch of codes will come up and try them all. You can copy and paste or just type them in individually. So that's obviously another thing. So we spoke. That's this shop basically is just literally like the shop to buy like Roblox stuff, basically. So it's not that important in this video. If you guys want to see me buy every single Game Pass, do let me know. So that's that, and let's go over to raids. I'm literally going in order. I've not really planned this out. I just go what my head says. Also, if I missed any tips, make sure to comment them down below. The best one will get pinned. So now we're going to talk about raids. Raids is a decent way of actually getting stronger and getting more coins. The reason is because with raids you get something called relics. So if I go over to my inventory, you guys will see I have a bunch of relics. These relics are really good because as you guys can see, this relic, the one that's the magma ring, it says 35% damage, 20% power. They have changed that. It was at 210, I think. Yeah, so you can see different types of stuff. 100% damage, what 12.5% coins, and this is not even the best one. You can probably go get like a legendary or something even better than that. Might even give you 50% more coins. So these are good. You can see more power. You can see more 7.5 coins and all that stuff. So these are also very good. And once you obviously start doing the raid, oh not the raid, the dungeon. Sorry. Once you start doing dungeons, you guys can see you can get something called, I think it's this, the arcane shards. Is it that one? Is it that one? Is it that one? Oh no, it's not. It's not. Oopsie, wrong one. This one over here, the vibrant shard. These shards are another currency in the game. If you go over to this man over here, just outside the dungeon, interact. You guys can buy coin boost, a luck boost, power boost, raid ticket as well. These all will help you get more coins. Obviously, coin boost, they give you a boost. Luck boost, the better pets you hatch, the more power you get, the more coins you'll make. Power boost is, same thing. Power, yeah. Raid tickets, the more this will help you because you can enchant stuff like that. So they're all good. So that's that. Another thing I do want to quickly touch on is pets. One thing I would say about pets, if I click on this one right here, you guys can see this one does 47.5k times power, which is actually really good. So pets are very important because it gives you more power overall. So remember, power is one of the main things to help you get more coins. So if I'm speaking about a lot about power, that's the reason, because more power, more coins. So yeah, pets are very, very important. So make sure you guys are always trying to hatch a decent team and then move forward. One thing I would say is, if you're in like a world, like a specific, like say if you're like this world, that world, not you're not in any of the last worlds, don't try and get the best of the best, because there's no point. You're gonna move on. Say if like say if I'm in this world right now, just quickly run over here, and I'm like, oh, I want to get this mythic. It's a 1% chance. If you've not got it after maybe hatching quite a few, there's no point going forward, because you could get this mythic, right? But then you're gonna go to the next world, and mythic, you're gonna hatch the next world pets, and they're not gonna be useful anymore, because obviously the better the world, the better the pet. So yeah, make sure you guys don't, obviously, if you're obviously a collector, go for it, but don't try aim for the best of the best. You can do that once you are the best of the best and try and make a collection, but just obviously just get a decent team. Does not need to be the best of the best. Make sure it just works for you and then move on. So that's obviously that. Also, once you do get these pets, make sure, I think it's here. I don't know where all stuff are, kind of. We have the VIP Robux again, so you can make pets shiny. Make sure you always make your pet shinies, because once you make them shinies, they go up in stats, which is obviously very, very good, and helps you out a lot. Another thing that we quickly touch on is raids. So if you guys see these little this little teleport over here, you guys can see these, they're called raids. They happen every so few minutes. I don't know how many minutes, maybe every 15 or something like that. But with these raids, you can get this type of currency. So the arcane shard, these shards let you enchant. So what that basically is, if you don't know it from any other simulator, you can enchant a specific pet, which will give you, I don't know what the enchants are, because I've never actually enchanted, but you can get enchants from like maybe more power, maybe more coins, stuff like that. So enchant is very good. I've not enchanted, I should enchant, but yeah, that's obviously another thing. Let's actually go to the next one. I have to quickly see what's in every single world to actually talk about what's there. So yeah, also remember another upgrades. Oh, there is. So there's enchant right here. I'm gonna enchant for you guys. Oh, oops. It's actually weapons, not pets. My bad. I am still a noob. My bad. Yeah, so it's actually weapons. I'm gonna um do this one. I want to select this one. I actually thought it's for pets, but yeah. So we have obviously 20 plus rolls, 100 plus rolls. Um, let's go shard reroll. I'm not gonna do auto, so let's see what we get. Okay, we're gonna see. So we got powerful one, which is probably not the best one. Let's see what we can. Where is it? Swords. Let's see what happens. So we get 10% more power. So there you go. 10% more power, which is actually pretty good. So we had 50 billion, and now it's at 55. So that's pretty decent. So yeah, make sure you enchant. It's not for pets, it's for swords. Easy mistake. I've never enchanted in my life. That was my first time. So that's obviously that. Let's keep moving forward and see what's in every single world. There's nothing here. Obviously, you have these NPCs. Make sure you guys do them. Let's go over to then. Also, guys, let me know if I lag a bit. If there's any sort of lag, do let me know, because I do want to make sure the quality is the best, guys. So obviously we have Celestials. This is always combining shiny pets into Celestials. And it's another rarity above shiny, which is actually really good. So make sure you guys are doing that. Upgrades as well. Is teleport back. So that's that. And now let's jump over here and see what we have over here. Oh, nothing. This is the world I'm in, by the way. Yeah, so yeah. Um so yeah, that's obviously that. So make you guys know all the basics of what to do. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Teleport, that's teleport over here. But yeah, that's actually it. It's a pretty straightforward game. It does take a lot of like AFK and grinding and all that stuff, but it is possible, guys, for free to play players. I've done it, so you guys can. There is no trading. So yeah, also one thing I would say is, don't try when you guys are fighting these NPCs. Don't go for the weakest one. Like if I say I had like a decent sword, I can one hit these or maybe two hit these or whatever. Don't try still. Don't be like, oh, yeah, I'm still focused on them. You're making coins, but just move up. move to the, obviously the better the mob, the more money you'll make. So just move up and just do that. And if you're obviously on laptop or PC, you can use the auto clicker. It's pretty simple. I do it, so it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, just do that. Just move up AFK if you have to. This game does require a lot of AFK in because that's probably the best way to do it. But that's actually it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully I've not missed anything. I feel like I have, but hopefully I have not. Make sure to subscribe and like. Comment down below any suggestions you guys want. Obviously the best one will get a shout out. But yeah, that's actually it. Obviously, there's no what's the thing? There's no trading, so I can't really give you guys anything. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in a later video. Peace, guys.